So, let's clear all this. And now that we are in materialize, we're going to open up our diffuse and our height map. Throw our normal in there. PNG, metallic. And this is what I was talking about before, like all these will work pretty much seamlessly with each other. Smoothness would be our roughness. Do 2x2. Right, because we're gonna need it on a cube. Alright, what are we missing? We're going to create our own edge map. Because of that, we're going to create an AO. Do sphere. So now that we have a better look at this, we can see where the overlapping happens. Okay. Now the whole point of bringing it into here is so that we can get an AO map, plug that in. But we can also Could put another one there. So let's tile. Oh, okay. Looks like we're not tiling anything at the moment. Because we can change these right on the fly. Alright. Give this a minute to load. $10.24, $20.48. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A height map, metal, roughness, normal, and albedo. Yeah. Okay. So the height on that one. Actually, let's try to get these as close to each other as possible. It's kind of an orange hue. This is 2x2 tiling. So right here, map range. Still too much. Yeah. So what we'll do is this is connected to Alright, we got that. Is this giving us the same? It's not. So we might actually end up using this one because I do like the way that... Oh, because we have the AO clear. Show full material. No. Where's our roughness? Edge map, smoothness, right there. Smoothness map for this, which would be our roughness, same thing. Yeah, that's it. So this is rendering it just a tad bit differently. We're gonna invert it. Just for ha-has, we're gonna invert it. And we'll do it. Wait, that's here. That's our metalness. So our roughness. Better. Alright, export. Yep, panel walk, go. And then right here, we're going to open up our roughness. Right here. Show full material. Okay, so all that did was just reverse the other one. I don't know about this one. Yep, clear. So it's all has to do with the inversion. One saying that the black is the absolute smoothest, whereas white is the absolute most rough, so that it won't reflect, and the other one saying the opposite, or the opposite is true. So whereas the white would be the smoothest, and the black would show the rough. Um, the grayscale is just flipped, I guess, between these two programs, which you'll run into anywhere you go. You just got to know which one takes what. It's like PNP and NPN. Alright, so yeah, let's go back here and we'll take out that invert. Because I have a feeling this is, even though this is super shiny down there, it's going to say the opposite. And either way, we'll just bring up the minimum so that it still has a sheen, and then we'll export that. And now we'll load it back in, open for roughness. Good. All right. JPEG PNG, I believe it does use. That's pretty high though. All right, let's show the GUI, the graphic user interface, and we're going to this is just going to go right in the mixer as is. Anything else we can fix right after. So we'll quit this. Not that we need that. Oh, we needed the AO. Of course we did. Alright. And then Quixel Mixer. Let's load both these in at the same time. New mix. Panel floor. Really doesn't matter, we could have chose something else. $2048. Let's export it one more time. Library. Import custom asset. Documents Blender. Albedo. Alright. Metalness. Roughness. Oh yeah, I got it all. Displacement. We're gonna make an AO. Blender. Albedo and diffuse are basically the same thing. Open up our height map. Open up our normal. Open up our metal. Open up our roughness. We're going to create an edge map. Set as AO. So this one now created our own AO. Show full material. Holy God. I hope it's not that bad, but we'll see. Save. Panel AO. Select. AO, panel AO. Alright. We could make an emission shader, but we're not going to. Auto-populate. Acid type is going to be a surface. Could probably make it a decal. No, we'll do another thing as a decal. Like the screw would make a good decal. Next. I believe this is 3 by 3 meters. It's either 3 or 2. My textures. Metal panel. Height will go down to 5. Import. Uh-huh. Placement is underneath tiling. Good. Yeah, not bad. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now this is the cool thing about Mixer. We can take this, bring up the repetitions to like 5 and 5. Height frequency. Oh, up here, height. Bring that just above this level. There we go. And now we can really just mess with it. Let's add something else like this. And now we can start making our own textures right on top of that. We'll put this one in between and bring up the height. This one will repeat on the X. No, we'll put it to 0.5. There we go. You know what? We're going to delete that layer. This needs to be widened down. What happens if this one's on top? Or 8. Or 9? We'll do 5. 5.5. No. 4. 3. 4. And then offset will have to go a little bit more. Nope. That's 5. Bring the height to define these a little bit more. But it looks like we're starting to get some of the tiling in there, which we don't want. Huh. Other thing that we can do is we can do this as 0.5 as well. And then we can take this whole thing and repeat it. Yeah, repetition. But in order to do that, we have to make it tileable. Or we can save this as is and then make that a tile. This probably needs a little bit more work here. Take out the glow light. So we got this, repetitions, we can add another one. Bring this up and then wrap it to the underlying layer. Do 2 by 2, 3 by 3? No, 2 by 2. Having a problem right here. Oh, I like that. But I mean, again, the possibilities are pretty much endless. Let's change the height frequency on this. Do a freeform placement. And we can scale it down. And this is actually on top of the other one. So that's protruding up a lot more. Let's put this like this. Height over. We can have that wrap onto it. What I'm trying to do is get this so that the screws and the edge. Yeah, alright. And then you can change the offset. I mean, essentially you can add more tiles. Here, let's copy, duplicate layer. And then this copy will go down here. You can start adding these wherever you want, start making your own textures, and then tile these, so on and so forth. But that's how basically, in these past 3 videos, we went from making this. Oh, our AO's in there too. What does this look like? Yeah, because we have an emission on there. Down the height. No repetitions, right in the middle. Bring up the height. We're going to preserve the details of this. Oh, that would be good. It's another one we made the other night. This one will go on top. Change the repetitions of this. Preserve. Yeah. And then we can wrap it to the underlying layer. And we'll just preserve the details. And these are all textures that you can end up using whether you're making skins, rooms. What would it look like with 4? I do like the 1. And then you can just export it as... We could do a gloss one too. These are all 8-bit. What the hell? Can change it as specular or metalness, depending on what you like. Right here, perfect example. Metalness, and this one too also uses metal. But sometimes you'll see, like especially in here, mixer, you'll see specular. So specular and metalness are pretty closely related, from what I gather. I could be wrong. Alright. That doesn't look bad at all. And then we could have, yeah. Alright, let's do that. But for the next few nights, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be making texture or 2 a night, and then I'm going to start mixing them together, and I'll release a texture pack. Just a whole bunch of different textures that you can use. I do like the way this one came out. I mean, this is one of... The way that I got it set up. I do like cobalt blue. And green, obviously. Alright, start doing some modeling with these in a little while. I gotta get something to eat. It's 7:30. But, thank you for watching. I will get more of this stuff out, and I'll probably do an in-depth tutorial on, that. Yeah, actually, you know what? To paint this on using that blender method would be a pain in the neck. It's good just to stick with mixer. Although all you really need is blender. I mean, you don't really need anything else, like Mod was saying. But you're not going to be able to transfer all your textures and everything as easy as you would before. Control and S save. Yeah. So we got our AO from there. Alright. Well, thank you again. Much appreciated. I used to have a thank you sign, but I don't think I do anymore. I don't. It's broken. So here's the starting soon.